Hey folks, Tom Bell here with your Diz Daily Fix for Tuesday, September 12th, 2017. Here's what's happening today. Well, Hurricane Irma passed through Central Florida overnight on Sunday, and some areas of Orlando are still recovering from the strong winds and rain that caused downed trees, flooding, and power outages. Many residents and businesses remain without power today as they work on their cleanup efforts. Also, cleanup efforts continue at Walt Disney World. After being closed Sunday and Monday, the Walt Disney World theme parks reopened today. However, there were reports that not all of the attractions have reopened with the parks. Over at Magic Kingdom, the Walt Disney World Railroad and the Jungle Cruise are still closed, I'm assuming, as crews remove down trees, etc. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, Expedition Everest and Kilimanjaro Safari opened late, and Cali River Rapids, Rafiki's Planet Watch, and the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail remain closed today as crews do some repair work. Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach remain closed. Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground is also still closed. Guest reservations there are being accommodated at other Disney resorts. There is no time frame for the reopening of the campground. This also means that restaurants at that resort are also closed, including Trails End, great chicken, and Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, plus the Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review. That is also still closed. Over at Universal Orlando, the theme parks and Volcano Bay have resumed their normal operating hours today and from now on. In other news today, we have lost another Disney legend. Francis Xavier Atencio has passed away at the age of 98. X, as he was known, worked for Disney from 1938 to 1984, except for a short stint in the Army Air Corps during World War II. X worked on Pinocchio, some of the classics, as well as many of the short films in the 40s and 50s. He also worked on some of the stop-motion sequences for The Parent Trap and for Mary Poppins. At Walt Disney's request, X was transferred to WED Enterprises, which is now Walt Disney Imagineering, in 1965 to work on the Primeval World diorama for Disneyland. He didn't know what he was getting himself into because he remained at WED, or at Imagineering. In addition to his work on the diorama, X played a key role in the dialogue and the music for Pirates of the Caribbean and The Haunted Mansion. X wrote the lyrics, so he's responsible for you singing Yo-Ho, Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me, and he also wrote the lyrics for Grim Grinning Ghosts at Haunted Mansion. At Walt Disney World, X contributed to If You Had Wings, Space Mountain, Spaceship Earth, World of Motion, and the Mexico Pavilion. He is survived by his wife, 6 children, and 9 grandchildren. Today's featured article on the Diz comes from Kelly Caldwell, who lists the best reasons to visit Walt Disney World in the fall. So for that article, you can head over to the Diz at wdwinfo.com. Trending on the Diz boards today, the Disney Resorts Forum moderators started a thread entitled, "Riding Out the Hurricane at a Disney Resort? Post your experiences here." So Dizzers are continuing to share how cast members took care of them this weekend as they rode out the storm at their Disney resort. You head over to dizboards.com. Again, that is on the Disney Resorts Forum at dizboards.com. If you're heading into the parks tomorrow, partly cloudy in Orlando with a high of 90 and a low of 74. Sunny skies in Anaheim with a high of 80, which is a little cooler than it is today, a low of 63. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That's going to do it for me today, but be sure to join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Have a great day.